remainder of this year. So you can't hear me. Okay, sorry. Now you may can hear me. Hey everybody, can y'all hear me now? Maybe you can hear me now. I'm having technical problems. It's crazy what's going on. Comment and let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, tell me if you can hear me. I know comments delay on this thing, and then we'll start over. Now, okay, cool, awesome. Now you can hear me. Anyway, I fixed it. Yay, yeah. Anyway, all right. Hey everybody, welcome back to What's Up with Austin. We are officially back in gear and ready to have some fun the remainder of this year with this show. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. The last time we did this show was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. It's been a while. So I'm excited to get back and doing this. And the reason I'm doing it is because all of you have been requesting it. When you're at my shows or sending messages or just bringing it up or sharing stuff in the past, everybody's talking about it and wanting to come back. So we are back. What's Up with Austin is back. So can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun what we got planned throughout the year with this show. It's going to be good. Anyway, I want to get something out of the way real quick before we really hit the show hard and get it going pedal to the metal. I have been having technical issues for the past 3 minutes. Don't know what's going on, but my camera is going in and out. So if my face leaves the screen at some point, don't freak. You'll still be able to hear me. You'll just see a photo of me, and I'll do what I can during that time to try to get the camera back rolling. If we don't, then we'll just have to do it just audio, no video for me, but for my guests, you'll be able to see. Did that rhyme? Should that be a Dr. Seuss? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. What's Up with Austin's officially back. We're going to have some fun tonight. It's going to be great. Got a couple of things a little different than what you saw us do 3 years ago here on the show. So we got a couple of things. We're going to start doing this different throughout the year, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So please make sure you like, comment, and share across all social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, whatever you're watching on, and share. So and please subscribe if you're watching. I know I got to see. We got a few people on YouTube watching. So if you haven't subscribed to the What's Up with Austin YouTube channel, please do so. And for more info on the show or anything else about Austin Irby, go to austinirbyentertainment.com. So we'd love to have you guys follow me all on social media and all that fun stuff. So anyway, let's check a few comments. Let's see if we can get them pulled up here. I was telling the guys for the show kicked off, it's been a long time since I've used this program, and they have completely changed everything. So I am relearning tonight as we go. So here we go. Stacy Jolly, hello. I love you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Glenda Vaughn is watching. Cassidy, of course, is watching. She was the first one that said I can't hear you, so thank you. Pam Stevens, thank you so much for tuning in. We got Lily Rodriguez watching on YouTube. Who else we got tuning in? We got Dorothy Wilson. We got Charlie Gertman. Oh, thank you. I will see y'all tomorrow. Absolutely. We got who else? We got Sandra watching. So many viewers. Melissa Wisham. So many people watching. Thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to interact, comment, and share throughout the entire show. I love to see your comments, even though I don't get to all of them throughout the live show. I do go back and make sure I get to catch all your comments and see what you guys have to say about everything. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We're gonna have some fun. So we always do a segment in the show called What's Up with Austin, and that's something we started when we started this thing. So what's up with me? Not much. I have been home for the past probably 4 to 5 weeks. No shows, not traveling on the road, just enjoying life and getting some family matters taken care of, and helping my grandparents with they lost their home when the hurricane came through last year, and so we're trying to get them settled, and they're supposed to be in their new home by the end of May. So right now we're in the process of picking floors and paint and all that fun stuff. So been trying to help them with that and doing some other things here around my home, and but things start back up this week, so we're going to get back on the road and start having some fun, traveling and entertaining and doing what I love. So a lot of great things in store for the remainder of this year. Already cooking up a lot of awesome things for 2026. I know that's seems like a long way away, but it really is not. It'll be here before we know it. But cooking up a lot of great things for that. And for the past 2 days, these two entertainers will tell you, and they'll know exactly what I mean by this. My creative juices have been flowing. I have been writing shows, doing a lot of fun stuff that's been popping in my mind, and got some cool things that hopefully I'll be able to present to you guys real soon. So, and I've wrote a few shows that do not involve Austin Irby. It involves other artists. So, and some of them don't even know about it yet. But it's going to be cool. I'm going to do a little producing on my own without me performing in it. So that'll be different, but it'll be fun. So hopefully let you guys know about that really, really soon. So let's talk about some events that we have coming up here in the near future, and maybe some that we got coming up next year. Okay, let's talk about that. So we have this right here. Let me clear that banner off so we can see the image pretty good. There we go. We have the Carolinas Tribute to the King and Legends Festival. Passes are on sale now, all event passes now. If you've never heard of Carolinas Tribute Festivals, then you're hearing about it right now. And the two guys that are the bosses is myself and Mr. Donnie Mosley. And we started Carolinas Tribute Festivals, I'd say, 3 years ago. This is our third year doing this event, and we are excited for it. The past 2 years, we were in Wilkesboro, North Carolina the first year. We were in West Jefferson, North Carolina last year. And this year, we're in Hickory, North Carolina. And we are pretty sure and praying really hard that this is going to be our home, where we won't have to move nowhere else anymore, I hope. So, but we want to see you guys out at the Carolinas Tribute to the King and Legends Festival. It is October the 30th through November 2nd of this year at the Comfort Inn there in Hickory, North Carolina. Your headliners for this event is Donnie Mosley, Austin Irby, Alex Mitchell, Matt Cordell, and one of my guests tonight, Mr. Arnold Davidson. And we're going to have a lot of fun at this festival. I mean, you're going to hear Elvis, you're going to hear country, you're going to hear rock and roll. You're going to hear a wide variety of music, and it's a lot of fun on what Donnie and I have in store this year for everybody. It's going to be great. A lot of great shows. You can go to carolinastributefest.com. carolinastributefest.com. It's right there at the bottom of the screen, carolinastributefest.com, to find out everything you need to know about this festival. All of our shows are on the website, every show that we're doing, the entire schedule. And right now, the only tickets that are on sale are all event passes. Our individual general admission show tickets will be on sale at a later date. So go get your all event passes. We have VIP passes. We have general admission passes. You can go to the website. We can't encourage you enough to go to the website. Everything you need to know about both passes, how much they are, and everything is right there on the website. So go to carolinastributefest.com and get those tickets today. We would love to see you guys there and help us spread the word. We want to make this event grow. So please help us spread the word. All right, next on the list, I know I'm going to press forward to 2026. Sorry, that's a long way away. But the Austin Irby Fan Retreat is going to be back at the Black Fox Lodge in 2026, March 12th through the 15th. They're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, in the Great Smoky Mountains. And man, there's an amazing lineup set. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Myself, of course, will be there. We got Jimmy Holmes. We got Jesse Aaron. We got another one of my guests tonight, Jacob Roman, Donnie Mosley, Finley Watkins, Riley Jenkins, Taylor Vaden, Nick Murphy, Dwight Bozeman. And we got one still remaining. And I'm pretty sure everybody that was at the fan retreat knows who that spot is being held for. So we are waiting on a response. And hopefully we'll be able to have him on board. But it's gonna be a great lineup. And I'm just gonna state a fact here live on social media. Everybody's watching from all across the world. We got people watching from UK and everywhere. Look, every year that I've done this event, this will be our 6th year, if my brain is right. And one year I had 10 entertainers, and I said I'd never do that again because that was a lot of work. Well, now it looks like we got 11. So now it's going to be a heck of a lot harder, but I couldn't deny these guys. So it was, everybody was with all the concept of everything we had put together for the next year's fan retreat. This lineup was great, and they're probably going to give me a headache, but we're still going to have them there and have a good time. So it's going to be great. So your all access passes for the Austin Irby Fan Retreat are on sale right now. You can go to austinirbyentertainment.com and click on the Austin Irby Fan Retreat tab and get all the information you need to know, just like the other festival we was telling you about. All the entire schedules on there about the fan retreat, all of our shows, everything you need to know. The only thing for the fan retreat that's not available right now is hotel rooms, to book your hotel rooms, but they should be available next week. I'm crossing my fingers. So please go and check that out as well. We're going to have a lot of fun there too. And just to recap on this, we were talking about the Carolina Tribute to Legends Festival. The Comfort Inn is the host hotel and where all of our shows will be for this event. Okay. I didn't express that while ago, and I'm sorry. That is where everything is going to be held for this entire event, and hotel rooms are available to be booked now. And like I said, all that information is on our website, carolinatributefest.com. So go and check that out. We'd really appreciate that a lot. All right. Something else we have coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow. I have 2 shows tomorrow, literally like 15 minutes from my house in West Shoals, South Carolina. I'm going to be performing at 11:15 a.m. at the Senior Center. We'll be performing about 45 minutes. And then from 6 to 8 at the West End Park stage. Now, just so everybody knows, the weather is a little questionable tomorrow. I will be at the Senior Center at 11:15 because that is an indoor event, but the West End Park is questionable. We don't know what's going to happen. I think the town is going to make a call on the 6 o'clock show at lunchtime tomorrow. Right now, I haven't even checked the weather today, so I don't know. But as of yesterday, it looked like it was going to be rough. But I will keep everybody notified on Facebook, and I know the town will keep everybody notified on their social media pages too. But as of now, the 6 o'clock show at the West End Park stage is a go, and I will be there ready to rock and roll for 2 hours for you guys out in this hot 80-degree weather. So y'all pray for me very hard, but it's going to be fun. And it's free admission. You don't have to pay a dime. You can't get nothing no better than that. So I hope to see you guys there. And then we move on to this Saturday. I'm going to be in Franklin Springs, Georgia at the Rhythm and Rides Car Show. I'm going to be performing starting at 5:30, and we're going to go to 7:30, I believe, and with a break in between. This is, to my knowledge, no entry fee, free admission as well. And I think the weather is a little questionable for this event too. But as of today, the town has decided to move forward because it looks like all the rain will be out in Franklin Springs by lunchtime on Saturday. So we should be good to go. But if anything changes, we will notify you guys. But everything's still good to go for this as well. Then we move on to David Lee's Clam Bake Getaway Weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend. If you've never been to this event, I encourage you guys to go. It's a lot of fun. It's very laid back, and we just have a great, great time. I have been a part of it ever since it started. I missed 1 year due to a family issue, but this is just a great event. It's awesome. In Lake Guntersville, Alabama. And you can see the lineup. You got Bill Cherry, you got David Lee, Cody Darnath, Riley Jenkins, Bruno Nesci, and myself. The Treatment Ice Band is going to be there, led by my good friend Eddie Stevens. And it's just going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun at this event. And if you've never been before, I encourage you to go. And I believe they might still have some tickets still available, but you can go to davidleeclambake.com or dlclambake.com, whatever it says on that flyer there. I think it's dlclambake.com. So go check out or follow. If you follow David Lee on social media, you'll be able to find out everything you need to know about Clam Bake. I'm going to tell you this right here. This right here is something that I am really excited for. This is the first ever Rocking Eureka Elvis Festival in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It is May 16th through the 18th, and this is going to be a lot of fun. I was so honored that I got the call to be a part of this event. It's going to be fantastic. I don't think, to my knowledge, I have ever performed out in Arkansas. I've been there many of times, but never performed. So I'm excited about this. It's going to be fun. So you can go and get your tickets and find the festival info at rockingeureka.com, rockingeureka.com. And your performers is going to be there. Myself, Riley Jenkins, Bill Cherry. There's also going to be a Johnny Cash there named Roger Lee. And then the lovely Miss Ginger Alden is going to be there as well. So it's going to be awesome. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Ginger Alden is. So I've never met her before, and I'm excited. She is one of Elvis's former girlfriends. So excited to go to this event and have a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm beyond excited for that. So it's going to be awesome. So anyway, May is going to be busy for me, and I'm excited. It's gonna be grand, and it's gonna be. I can't wait. And then after that, we head to Florida for about 2 weeks. The end of May and 1st of June got a lot of shows lined up down there in the Sunshine State of Florida. And like I said, visit AustinUrbanEntertainment.com right there. Visit AustinUrbanEntertainment.com to find out everything that you need to know about the upcoming events and everything. Also follow me on social media, Austin Urban Entertainers, my Facebook page. If you're watching on that tonight and haven't liked and followed, please do so. You can also follow me on Instagram, Austin Urban Entertainment. If you're watching on YouTube tonight, What's Up with Austin? If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you're not watching on YouTube, please go and subscribe to What's Up with Austin, and ring that notification bell to get notified every time an upcoming episode is going to happen. If you guys feel led, it's nothing that's mandatory. We are taking tips tonight that are appreciated tips that go to the show to help it keep functioning and rolling, because I promise you, this stuff is not free. It costs money, but I do it because I want to entertain you guys and have some fun myself. But we have some, if you want to leave a tip, there's several things for your convenience right there. We got Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. I think there's a link in the comments with all the links for tips if you want to do that. It's not mandatory, but completely up to you. And also, while we're talking about it, follow Carolina's Tribute Festivals on Facebook as well. Follow us also to find out everything about our festivals, everything we got coming up, all of our festivals that we do. Right now, we just do one, but that's going to multiply. That's going to multiply, I promise. So please follow us on that page as well. All right. Enough of me talking. Got my cheat sheet right here to keep up with the order of the show. I think we need to bring on our first guest and have a chat with this guy and get to know him a little better. Which, well, I know him, but some of you watching may not know him, but you will after this. But if you were at the Austin Urban Fan Retreat, then you know this guy. If you've been to Memories Theater, then you know this guy. He is a Hank Williams Jr. tribute artist and an all-around great guy, great musician. He can really sing anything. Does a phenomenal job, and I'm so excited to have him on the show, and we're gonna have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Arnold Davidson. What's happening?
What's up?
What's up? What's been going on? What's going on with you?
Oh, just hanging out and picking and grinning a little bit and doing my thing,
Hey, that's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not a thing.
There's nothing wrong with that. So before we really get into these questions, I'm going to probably ask you the same thing twice. But for everybody that's watching, tell them a little bit about yourself and where they can find you on social media and all that fun stuff.
Well, a little bit about me is I love to make all kinds of racket with different instruments and, of course, sing and hang out. But, just born and raised here in Southwest Virginia, surrounded by a family of musicians and music. I mean, it was something every day, from one porch and then to the next living room and on, of course, family functions, that sort of thing. But yeah, I just grew up around it and love every minute of it. But as far as, finding me, I mean, I'm on Facebook. If I'm not mistaken, it is Arnold Davidson to
right
find
there.
Me on. There it is. Yep, right there. Look at you. You're a pro. You're on top of things.
Thank you.
But yeah, so there I've got that. And I've also got my website, which is so okay. I was testing.
Sorry.
I was testing you. See? No, it's the same.
Sorry.
Arnold-Davidson.com. There you'll be able to see all the happenings that I've got going on and where I'll be, and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's me in a
Awesome.
nutshell,
Awesome.
really.
That's you in a nutshell. All right, dude. Well, let's get into this. I'm excited about some of these questions that I'm going to be asking you. For those of you that are watching that were at the Austin Refan Retreat back in March, we do the What's Up with Austin live in person in front of a live audience. And Arnold was one of my guests this year, along with Jimmy Holmes. And they had a blast, and I had a blast.
Oh
It was
yeah.
a lot of fun and great questions. So you may get a question that you got at the fan retreat, but there may be some that's different. Okay.
Okay.
I tried my best.
Oh yeah, you're good.
So for you, what initially drew you to the music and persona of Hank Williams Jr.?
What really drew me to him, I have played Hank Jr. songs since I have been playing music. I started when I was 5 years old,
Right.
and started. I was a drummer. I'm first mainly a drummer, but it was just always, his songs were always in our set list. And like one song that I've been playing now for 40 years is Born to Boogie. I don't remember ever doing a show at any time without playing that song. And that just kind of starts, at a young age, it starts you down this rabbit hole, and you start listening to more and more of his stuff. And you know, being a little kid like that, I mean, I didn't really understand a whole lot of the lyrics and the meanings of the songs until I got older, and then that just made me appreciate it even more. Uh, but yeah, I've just always been drawn to him, and just the way his performance style is, it's that it's that have fun on stage, energetic, kind of loose, just play and have music, or have fun playing music, with your bandmates,
Mhm.
and of course the audience. And that really has drawn me into doing what I'm doing now.
Awesome. Awesome. So, what is it in your opinion about, we'll use Hank Williams Jr. What is it about Hank Williams Jr. music, in your opinion, that continues to resonate with audiences today, that draws them in and makes them come to these shows to see you pay tribute to an idol that you love and you have adored for years? What is it about his music that does that?
It's really a plain and simple answer to that, and it's that his music is real. Um, if you listen to his lyrics, it's stories that that can connect with a lot of people. A lot of people can really relate to a lot of his songs because of the emotion. Um, but just the realization of everybody goes through an array of emotions and ideals and everything. All we're human, but that's what he does the best. Is he's a great storyteller, and he always writes things that can connect with just about anybody at some point.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Um, so you know, Hank Jr. has such a distinctive voice and style, which I think we've talked about that before.
Mhm.
Um, how do you work uh, or get prepared, or whatever you want to say, uh, to get that authenticity that he had, and the in case people don't know, if people don't know anything or listen to Hank Williams Jr., his voice was very unique as well.
Yes.
And he had like I said, a distinctive style. So what do you do to make all that happen and get that authenticity to come out when you're on stage performing?
What I have found that works for me um, is, and it seems very counterintuitive, because, like I said, a lot of his songs are very uh, energetic and just rocking and um, just going all out. But there's also a side of him too that is the slower, more ballad type stuff that the lyrics is really where the song is at, not the melody. So
Right.
I prepare. to do any of the shows that I do, I never prepare with warming up with any of his high energy stuff. Never. Because what
Right.
happens when I do that, it's still me, because
Yeah.
I relate closely to his style and everything just on my own. So what I
Right.
have to do is I have to listen to the way he phrases words and the way he bends melodies on his ballads, on his slow stuff. And that's what I'll sing a little bit of just to get myself in that groove of doing the Hank shows.
Gotcha. Gotcha. That's cool. So, what do you believe is Hank Jr.'s contribution to the country music landscape? For you, what do you believe is that?
Oh, I mean, you can hear that all over the radio today. Although I will say, and this is just my opinion, but there's not a lot of real country music on the radio anymore.
Amen to that.
And I yeah, and I do understand, that it's a generation thing, and and the young generation now is growing up with what they have heard over the years as being country music, and it's not the same at all as to what I
Right.
was listening to in the 80s and the 90s, and then it keeps going back. But the cool thing about uh, Bo Cephas is you can still hear his influence in new upcoming younger artists. I
Right.
mean, even in their songwriting, their singing. So he's made a real statement over the course of his career and continues to do so.
Right.
But I think that's what he brings to the table. And I think it's a legacy that will just continue.
Right. Now, this isn't a question that I have written down, but I'm curious.
Mhm.
And this may be a crazy question or a stupid question. I don't know. Where did Bocephus come from? Is there a story behind that? That's like a nickname, right?
It is a nickname that he acquired from his daddy.
Okay.
When his daddy would call home, he would talk to Hank on the phone, and his daddy just always called him Little Bo Cephas. So and it just
Okay.
kind of stuck.
Okay. That's cool. I've always wondered that, because I really don't, me personally, really didn't know much about Hank Williams Jr. I mean, I've heard a lot of the music, like, family tradition, let's play some football, all that
Right. Oh yeah.
cool stuff until I met you. And the first time I met Arnold was at Memories Theater. I was filling in as Elvis and did a show run September of last year. And we just hit it off. And, this guy loves to crack jokes. He loves to pick on people. No. So he broke me in very good. But he made me fit in very well. So, but it was a lot of fun doing that. And that's when you first started performing that night. I think you kicked off the show, the first show that I was there for the weekend. And I was just sitting out there and I go, there ain't no way that's that guy singing that music. There's no way. That's Hank Williams Jr. There's no way possible, And then
thank you.
My fiance writes and she goes, do you hear this? And I go, yeah. And she's like, I feel like I'm watching Hank Williams Jr. and I don't know much about him, but I feel like, and I'm like, me too. And then her and I both said at the same time, Donnie Mosley would freak out right now because that's like his repertoire. He loves that style of music. And
Right.
I've come to notice the more that I've got to hang around you and him have a lot of similarities. And
absolutely.
So he was the first person that popped into mine and Cassidy's mind. Like, we got to get them to meet. We've got to, and
it was great. I loved hanging out with him.
Oh, he's a blast, man. It's not a dull moment.
No.
But you really mesmerized me, when you were performing, and then like shortly after that, I contacted him. Was like, dude, you want to come and be a part of my my family treat? You would fit in very well,
It's like, yes, I do.
And then here we are today. Here we are today, you know?
And here we
So
are. Yeah.
here we are. Here we are. So, what aspects of Hank Jr.'s musical evolution do you find most compelling to you?
You know, when you go back and you listen to um, his music over the course of his career, when he first started out, venues and people would only book him because
Right.
they wanted him to sing all of his dad's stuff. That
Right.
they didn't want him to find his own voice really, and eventually, that got old for him. I mean, he still loves his dad's music, along with millions of other people. But just going back and listening, if you'll just bounce around up through the years, and when he hits his stride, when he's like, I've had enough. I love my dad, I love his music, but I've got this inside of me that I've got to get out, and nobody's giving me the time of day. So
Right.
he's like, you know what? This might cost me some shows. This might cost me a career. But he
Yeah.
rolled the dice, and he's like, well, I've got to do it. So, like for me, the coolest era of the Hank Jr. is, as far as the transition goes, which I think is what you were asking about, the evolution. My favorite is coming out of the 80s, about
Right.
88, and then ushering into the early to mid 90s. You really hear a really cool shift in his sound. Um, be that his uh, studio engineers or producers, that they've changed at that time as well, and they really started pushing more towards the southern rock end of things, and
Right.
that was in about the mid '90s when that hit, and um, that to me is my favorite era, and that's what I try to model, my show around is
Right.
that early '90s, and on, because that's what I really was drawn to. Love the old
Right.
stuff as well. Don't get me wrong, but uh, and I guess it's maybe a little bit of nostalgia for me as well, because that's, I was growing up around then, so.
Right.
But yeah, hearing that transition, you can really hear it in his music. I mean, going from, like, Born to Boogie, and then you rolling over into the well, even now today is a great example. Like the That's How They Do It in Dixie. It's
Right.
way more drive and just rocking, but it's still country, which is really cool.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think, man, I don't know. I was gonna say what my favorite song is, but I don't know, man. I love Born to Boogie, and
It's
I
a
love to
tough
hear
one.
you sing it. But that's hard, man. It's hard to pick that, just like it is for me to pick Elvis.
Right?
But
Yeah,
Born
that's a tough
Born to
question, isn't it?
Boogie probably one of my favorites, because like down and down and down and down. I
Oh
love
yeah, that's a fun
that's a
one.
cool one.
That is a
That
yeah.
is that is a cool song, man. So uh so I'm gonna turn that question around on you now. What's one song by Hank Williams Jr. that holds a particular special meaning for you, and why?
Okay, my favorite Hank Jr. song is Blues Man.
Okay.
Although I love the rockin' stuff, I mean, I really do. But this kind of goes back to what I was talking about. The when he writes songs, he writes it for everybody else,
Yeah.
to make that connection with everybody else. And Blues Man is just one of those songs that really, uh, really hits me, and it's hard to explain. It's a really an emotional hit that I take when I hear that song. But not only when I hear it, but when I perform it, and I don't know, it just feels like it pulls something out of me that no other song can. I've never sang or performed another song that's made me feel that way. Um, I think it's one of those songs that is a growing song. What I mean by that is there's no real way to pinpoint it for me right now, or ever. I don't know if I'll ever be able to pinpoint what that's doing to me, because
Right.
as I get older, as you age, with age comes wisdom, and
Mhm.
it's just one of those songs that just resonates with me for some reason. Um, it's a very personal to him, and I think that relates over to his audience, his fans. Is
Right.
it becomes very personal to them, and for
Mhm.
all different reasons.
Right. Okay. So now here's a crazy question.
I like
What's
crazy
the
ones.
most what is the most unusual venue you've ever performed in out of your entire career?
Ever performed? All right. Uh, I'm going to have to go back to. I'm going to say I was probably 7 or 8 years old, somewhere in that neighborhood. Maybe nine. Maybe it's about 89, 1989, somewhere in there. And that's when I started playing bars. I
Okay.
grew up in bars. Playing every weekend at a bar,
Hmm.
and it 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 brought along some very wild experiences for me,
I
to
bet.
say the least. Made me
Right.
grow up a little faster than normal, I guess.
Right.
But
Right.
I will never forget the first time I went into it. Was a little hole in the wall bar. I don't remember the name of it, but I do know it was in Bristol, Tennessee,
Right.
and it was very shocking to me when I realized that we're playing behind. What is this? We're in a cage. What is this?
A
Well, it's chicken
cage?
wire.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it was chicken wire, and just I was like, I don't understand why we have this, because I'd never seen anything like that before. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. Well, about halfway through the night, I got it. That place got crazy, man. I mean,
Were they
crazy.
throwing things at you?
And yes, I mean, there was. I'm serious. There was, bottles, cups,
Oh my
and it
God.
was and it was weird because it wasn't like get off the stage. They were like they were loving it. I mean, just really enjoying it and just throwing down. But for real, I
So
mean,
kind of like a Blues Brothers movie moment.
yes, yes, yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
But I had never seen that. Now, I've never played behind another one since. That was the one and only time, but I will never forget it.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
insane. Wow. I don't think
I'll have to ask
I've
my brother
experienced that
which
yet.
what that place was.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I've experienced nothing like that yet. But I have played in a cow pen.
Oh, okay. Nice. Those are fun. Those are fun. It's a
So
bit like a
so
rodeo,
there
right?
kind of in a rodeo pen or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So the
Yeah.
place was called the Cow Palace, and it's not the one. Where is it in Texas? Is it in Texas, the Cow Palace or something? A big venue? I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I think you're right.
think somebody told me Dallas or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
Um, but we normally it's a fair in Florida, and normally we do outside like on the main strip or whatever you call it, where all the rides are. There's a big stage out there and all that stuff. Well, they decided to move it inside because it was so hot. I mean, it was like 90 degrees, and me out there in full get up, it was probably not a
Oh yeah.
good idea. So they were like, "We'll put you in the Cow Palace," and I'm like, "Oh, cool, AC stage, great." Go in. There's a stage, but it's inside the pen, all right, and there's just sawdust all in the pen. So I'm walking out there kicking up dust, and the stage is literally, bro, it's like it's doing like this when I'm performing.
Oh,
I can just
yeah.
feel it. And there was no AC. They had the window, the like the big doors where they load in stuff raised, and I had on an alligator skin jacket, which was a stupid idea.
Ooh.
Um, so midway through the show, I mean, I'm taking it off, shirt tails out, rolling up the sleeves. I'm like, I can't handle this. I have to go 2 hours. I can't. And I'm like, so when I leave the stage, and the cool thing was that the audience was sitting literally, it was a full 360. So they were all around you. So that was a kind of cool thing, something that I had never really experienced before, because I could just turn at every corner and perform every angle. And that was the cool part. It was a lot of fun. I just hated the heat, but I had no idea what I was walking into. I thought I was walking into a venue. You know,
it was a venue.
I just automatically went to the one in Dallas, you know? I'm like, well, this is not what I thought it was going to be, but well, we'll get it done.
Oh, yeah.
Things we
know exactly
what
you
do as entertainers.
What you mean, though. Right? We do a lot of things.
Bro.
That reminds me when I was touring, I was playing drums on the road with my brother. Right. And we did a lot of shows we toured with Aaron Tippin for about 6 to 8 months, like somewhere in that neighborhood.
Wow.
And he was doing the rodeo circuit. So when what you're talking about, I know exactly what you're talking about, because the first rodeo I ever played, I went in, stage is in the middle of the arena. We set up, do our sound check. Well, then the stage rises up on cables. It picks the whole thing up. And I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. Now nothing will get dirty. Yeah. Wrong. They did half the rodeo. They brought it down for the concert intermission portion. We was scheduled to do like maybe a 90-minute or a 60-minute show. So the stage comes down. I go on stage and I look at my drum kit, and there's like an inch of dirt and dust that has settled on.
God.
I have to dust it off before I could even play. So from that point on, I ended up taking a cover with me, and because I had to. I mean, it was a nightmare. But I know exactly what you're talking about, in the middle, but it was hot in there as well.
Oh yeah, bro.
It murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
I don't know how they do stuff in there.
No, anything crazy, over 10 minutes is enough, you know.
Amen to that. That's right, dude. That's right. And it's like tomorrow. I have one of my shows tomorrow is outside, and it's supposed to be like 87 degrees, and it's calling for rain, which I feel like it's gonna happen, so it's gonna be postponed. And the one Saturday is outside, and it's supposed to be 88. And I'm like, yeah, we're not getting in full Elvis get up. I hope these people understand.
Oh,
I just
come on now. You want to put on that jumpsuit and cape and all that.
Somebody would be calling 911, bro, very fast. I can't. Yeah. The way I sweat, no way. No way. So I got one more question for you. And I think, in my opinion, I saved the best one for last. That's what I think. So if you could ask Hank Williams Jr. one question, just one, what would your question be?
Wow. One question. And only one. No follow-ups.
No follow-ups. Just one.
No multiple questions into one. Just one.
Just one.
Wow. I would ask him, what is your most vivid memory you have of you being with your dad? I would want to know that, because Hank Jr. was only 3 years old whenever he lost his dad. So, and I know people are like, oh, well, you can't remember back that far. Yes, you can. You know, there's bits and pieces, but I would be curious to know if he has one moment that he has that he can remember vividly about him and his dad. If they, did they go to a ball game? Did they go get ice cream? Did they, what is it? Ride in a car, whatever. But I think that would be pretty cool to ask him.
I think that's a great question. I think that would be a great question to ask. I would love to know the answer to that. That's cool. That's a great question. That is great.
I mean, because you got two icons right there together,
Absolutely.
So, I don't know. It'd be cool to know.
Right. I agree. Well, look, I think I got it right. Did I get it right?
Oh yeah, there you go. Look at you go. You're a pro, man.
I got it now.
You're a pro. I don't care what Donnie says about you. You're a pro.
Shame on him. No, I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, I've had a blast interviewing Arnold for the second time. and this time a little different. We're not in the same building or on the same stage, but
Right.
he's up in Virginia and I'm here in South Carolina. And so, man, it's been a blast having you on, but Arnold's not done yet. He has to stick around. We got something really awesome
Yep.
planned for you guys toward the end of the show. But website, arnold-davidson.com, Facebook, Arnold-Davidson, and the guy's name's Arnold Davidson. So it's easy to remember. So you
There it
guys don't forget it. Don't forget it, okay? Don't forget it. Well, bro, look, thanks for coming on and
Oh,
taking the time to
thank you so
do
much
this interview with me.
for having me.
You're welcome, bro. And they have no idea what we got planned later, do they?
I don't know. No,
No.
I don't.
Yeah. No, they don't. No.
Stick around.
It's gonna be good. And stick around. Tell your friends. Call your cousins.
That's it.
Tell them to come on. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Arnold
That's
Davidson. Put some hearts and likes on the screen, bro. Thank you so much, and we'll get you back on in just a few.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. We're having a lot of fun. Let's check a few more comments if we can before we take a quick, short commercial break and bring our next guest on. Let's see who we got tuning in here. Man, there's so many comments. I'm trying to keep up. We got Judy Fields. What's happening? Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see who else. We got Anna Wallace tuning in. We got y'all been talking about drums, playing drums. Who's talking about playing drums? I see something about drums. People, well, Judy Fields, thanks for singing that song, one of the songs you talked about at the fan retreat. So she really enjoyed that. We got Donna Horton tuning in. We got Bobby Joe Fanning tuning in. Thank you guys so much. We got several folks tuning in on YouTube. We got Tom Riker and everybody tuning in. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. So, folks, we're going to take a short 30-second commercial. And then when we come back, the guy from Southern California, y'all's man, one of my great friends, Jacob Rollman, is going to be on here with us and going to chat for a while. So don't change that channel. Don't go anywhere. Call your friends. Tell them to come on. We still got a little while to go here on What's Up with Austin. We'll be back in just a flash.
That was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I told you we'd be back in a flash. That wouldn't take very long. Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest is one of my great friends. He is from the state of California. I think everybody on here knows who he is. He's been a part of the Austin Derby Fan Retreat for a very long time. We've done a lot of festivals together, competitions. One of my great friends, and I'm so happy to have him back on. He's been on our show for a lot. He's been on here a lot, and it's because you guys love him so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, give it up for Jacob Rollman. Come on, make some noise.
What's up, everybody? Oh, thank you.
I need audio that a clap or something. You know, I need something.
All around.
Oh my God, bro, what's been happening, man? What's up? What's going on?
What's happening, man? How's everybody on the internet? Put hearts for Austin Irby. Thank you for having me on the show again, brother. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Man, I've been good, man. I've been good. To answer your question, I've been grinding. I've been good, living life. You know, now that summer's coming, it's getting, you know, hot. You know,
right.
Ready for the beach. You know, so I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
I love it. I don't know how many J's and A's and C's and all that Cassidy put, but
hi, Cassidy.
Everybody's popping on saying hello to Jacob.
Hi, Judy.
Hello.
There's Pam. Hey, Pam. Oh, there's Miss Ann.
I meant Arnold can still see what's going on, but I thought I'd throw this on the screen he knows this guy. Austin and Arnold is a great pair. You know this gentleman. He knows
Oh
that
yeah.
guy, Arthur
Oh
Young.
sweet.
He knows what I'm talking about. Oh man. All right. Well, bro, look, man, I'm so happy that you're back on the show. I'm glad that I'm getting back into doing this because we'll have both of you guys. We'll have both of you back on numerous of times, because we don't ever do the same show twice. We may
Right.
interview these guys more than one time throughout the year, but the questions get different and sometimes harder. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know about that, but I'm so happy to have you back on, man. It's
gonna be back on, man, and I'm glad you're doing it again.
Me too, man. We're gonna start back doing the sing-alongs. We're gonna start back doing some of that stuff, bro. I miss it. I miss it with a passion. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. No,
just,
definitely.
And everybody's so busy, but it's really meaningful to me that like you guys take time out of your schedule to do this with me and entertain these folks that are watching all around the world. I mean, we got people watching from UK, Australia. I mean, I've seen them comment, so they're watching from all over.
That's so awesome.
And all
That's
across
so
the
cool.
US. So this is awesome. So anyway, bro, let's hop into this and let's do some questions and see what we got going on. So Elvis, let me say this. Some of these things, you and I can relate on. And I know some of these questions are probably gonna be hard to answer because I know they would for me too, because it's they're about Elvis. But Elvis had such a dynamic stage presence. We all know that. There was only one Elvis, there'll never be another. But kind of something similar to what I asked Arnold earlier about Hank Williams Jr. How do you approach to capturing that energy that Elvis had? He had that raw energy. What do you do to take that approach to capturing that in your performance?
Man, I watch Elvis. Literally, I watch him like a hawk.
Yeah,
man, it just now you're talking about before we go on stage, right? That
right.
So, man, I literally just listen to Elvis. I watch his videos just so I can get that authentic sound, and I just want it to be perfect, But man, a lot of fisherman friends cough drops to get that raw rockabilly sound, and yeah, man, I just listen to Elvis before I go on stage, and I mean it's been working so far.
And it's a good thing you said that, because if there's any young ETAs that are watching this, he just gave you your answer. Watch Elvis.
Watch Elvis. Yeah.
Don't
That's
watch us.
Yeah.
Watch Elvis. Watch
Literally watch Elvis and hear Elvis. That's the most important thing. Not only watching Elvis, but hear Elvis, because that's what's going to help you with the voice and the way he pronounces his words while he's singing.
Yep.
And Elvis. I mean, I always tell people, Elvis is your teacher. He's the one that's gonna teach you. He's the greatest entertainer of all time. So that's how I get ready.
We go to Elvis University 24/7.
That exactly. There you go.
That's true.
There you
go. So, what's your favorite era of Elvis's music to perform? Okay. Not that you like in general, but to perform. See, I told y'all my camera would go out at some point, but I'm still here. Okay.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, you still hear me. What is your favorite era of Elvis's music to perform, and why?
My favorite is probably the 50s. Because Elvis was he had that raw voice, especially when he sang the ballads in the 50s. He just had this smooth and the most perfect voice I've ever heard. Just the way he sang and again pronounced his words, and he was just so raw. And that to me, that was Elvis, So yeah, I would have to say the 1950s is probably my favorite.
Gotcha. Okay. For me, I love the 50s. I've always done the 50s, but right now, and you know this, as time goes on, your voice changes.
Oh, definitely.
So like the 1960s stuff is like my comfort zone, and now it's leading more into like the early 70s. You know, that's the way it is, and I love that stuff. But I have to agree with you. If I had to pick my favorite era of that I want to perform,
Right.
is the 50s,
Oh,
because
definitely.
it's raw, it's got so much energy, and you know, we are a lot alike. We're full of energy when we're on stage, and it's
Right.
really hard to hold a lot of it back. But when you're doing the 50 stuff, Elvis did what he felt. You know,
That's right.
he just
Yeah.
did what he felt, didn't think about nothing, and just done it. And that's what I love about it too. So I agree with you 100%. 100%.
No, yeah. It's a
So,
great era.
oh yeah, absolutely. So what are some of the key elements that you mentioned a while ago about the voice, and I know that's really the number one thing, but is there anything else that are some of the key elements that you focus on to authentically portray Elvis on stage? Is there anything else besides the voice? Because we all know the voice is number one. You know, you
Right.
nobody's ever going to sound like Elvis, but we try to get as close as we possibly can.
Right.
But what
right.
else is there that you have to find those certain key elements about Elvis? What else is it that you have to do to portray him to the best of your ability on stage?
For me, it's I would have to say his facial expressions. I really try hard to get it as close as possible, even
Right.
if it's just, you know, the lip or the smile. You know, he does those little smile. I don't even know how to explain it because it's Elvis.
Yeah.
Especially like the eyebrows and just the whole facial expressions that Elvis does. That's I try to match that as close as possible. I think that's another important thing to paying tribute to Elvis is not only, like you said, the voice is number one,
Number one.
and the moves, of course. You know, the moves, you got to make sure
Yeah.
you're spot on. But for me, is the facial expressions, because Elvis had crazy facial expressions
Crazy, bro.
during his whole career. So
Right.
so yeah, you know, definitely before I perform, you know, I watch Elvis and try to copy that as well, because for me it's very important to get that down.
Right, for sure. In your opinion, because everybody's different, what do you think is Elvis's lasting legacy in the world of music? What do you think is his lasting legacy that he left on just music in general? Because if you think about it, and I think Arnold mentioned this a while ago about Hank Williams Jr., there's so many other artists that'll tell you my biggest influence is Elvis,
Right.
or they want to put that Elvis flair on it, or something. You hear that all the time. But what is it about his lasting legacy that does that in the world of music with all these other entertainers? What is it?
That Let me see. That's a great question. Huh. Repeat the question again, because I want to get this right, man. I want to really get this right.
So what do you think is Elvis's lasting legacy in the world of music? So what is it about Elvis, basically, his legacy that he left? What is it that still touches people and involves in the entire world of music, that touches other artists, other musicians? Because everybody's, if you watch these artists, like who's somebody I can think of right off the top of my head. I had his name and I forgot. He's a country artist, and he tells you Elvis is. I'll think about it toward the end of the show.
Right,
Elvis
yeah.
is his number one influence, and you see sometimes he's up there singing, and you'll hear a little quiver.
Oh,
you
yeah.
see a little, the lip thing or something. But what is it about Elvis's legacy does that to these people?
I think, in my opinion, I think, I mean, not only the music, but I think it was his charisma and his humbleness that really attracts people. And I think again, like if you watch Elvis, not again, the music will always grab people, but I think for me is his humbleness. And if you can see Elvis on stage, but once he's off stage and you hear the stories how he treated people and how he bought cars and houses and all this stuff, I think he still grabs people till this day because of that. And
Right.
I think that's the coolest thing, because he already knows, man, I got you with my music, but
Right.
I'm the biggest star in the world, but I'm still humble, which is,
Right.
to me, is awesome. It's the best
Right.
thing. So I
Right.
think
I agree.
I would say that.
Awesome. So, what's one song by Elvis that holds a particular special meaning for you, and why?
I would have to say Peace in the Valley, because he literally sang it for his mom, and I'm a mama's boy, so I can really
Yep.
truly relate to that. And what I loved about it is when he sang it on the Ed Sullivan Show, they didn't want him to sing the song, but he literally said, "I'm singing this song for my mom." And so I think it to me, that really, it means a lot. And also, it's Peace in the Valley, it's gospel, and it's just a beautiful song. So I think that that right there just kind of, I don't know, it means a lot to me that he really wanted to sing it for his mom, and he made it happen.
Yeah.
And I think that, yeah, I would have to say Peace in the Valley.
That's a great choice. Beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Oh, it's such a great song.
So, are there any other musicians or entertainers besides Elvis who have influenced you on your journey as an entertainer?
Everybody. Everybody.
Everybody.
Not only Elvis, Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, Jerry Lee Lewis, Johnny Cash. I mean, literally all the 50s guys. And then Dwight Yoakam is a big I'm a big fan of Dwight Yoakam. Jesus, George Strait. I mean, all these awesome artists that they literally just got me into music.
Right.
Especially Bob Marley. I'm gonna put Bob Marley in there because just the way he played music was just like, he was a genius.
Right.
So yeah, I can go. There's a whole list. I can go down. I can go down the line.
We could be here all day naming that list.
Oh,
you know.
yeah,
I know
literally.
exactly what you mean, bro. I know what you mean. So, here's an interesting question. What's one thing that might surprise the viewers that are watching tonight about the life of a tribute artist? Because we know that being a tribute artist and a performer, it's not easy. A lot of people think, I had friends in high school, when I was in high school, that would come up to me and go, "Man, I wish I had your job. It's so easy." And I'm like, "Yeah, what do you do?" "I flip burgers at Burger King." I'm like, "Yeah, let me see you do my job for an hour."
Oh, yeah, exactly.
A lot of people think in the entertainment world, tribute artist world, industry, whatever, that we go out on stage, we sing the music, and we're done.
Right.
It's not about that. It's a lot to it. So, what is one thing though that might surprise people about the life of a tribute artist that they have no idea that we have to do to be able to do what we do?
I would probably have to say that a lot of things are not going to go your way.
Mhm.
And another thing is you have to have so much patience for a job like what we do, because, and the reason why I say things are not going to go your way is because, you know, you can plan a tour and doesn't mean you're going to make it, because if your flight gets canceled, I mean, if even if you make your flight, doesn't mean you know, then you got to get to the van can break down, and then even if you get to the van and you got to go to the hotel, sometimes they don't even have your room ready. You know, so
That's right. That's right.
So you just never know. That's my thing. If you're on the road doing what you're doing, you just never know what's going to happen. I always prepare for it, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. You just got to go with the flow. And again, you got to have a lot of patience, because I've been on the road with some guys who don't have patience, and it's like we can't control it, you know?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
so yeah, I mean, I would say patience. The patience is key. You just never know what's going to happen.
And you know, a lot of people don't a lot of people don't see, I don't want to say this. Some people that attend these events, that go to all of them, or a lot of these festivals or shows, some of them, they get, you know, what we do and what goes in it. But a lot of these people that just come to these one-nighters and they leave, you know, and I know this from experience, because I've had people tell me, when I walk off the stage, I go out, take pictures, and I leave the lobby.
Yep.
They think, oh, well, he's going to bed. He's done. You know,
Nope.
It's not all about that, because there are I don't want to give a percentage because I don't really know, but I'll say a high percentage of us as tribute artists that we do everything on our own. You know, we don't have a booking agent or anything to that necessity. We do it on our own. We do our own booking. We do our own promotional material. We build everything. When we go to these shows, we load in our own sound. We set it up. Luckily enough, you know, some of us have a friend or a wife or a fiance or a girlfriend or whatever,
right,
that will do that aspect for you. Some don't, you know, they do it all on their own, but it's not easy. It's stressful. It's a lot of work, you know.
No, it's very stressful.
Yeah, and you know, Jacob would know more about this than me. You know, I've experienced it briefly, but the tour life of being on tour for numerous of days, 10, 15, 20, 30 days plus, it's rough. It's rough.
it's
exactly what you said, bro. And you miss home. You miss home too. You know, that's another thing. But there may be times where we look at ourselves and like, man, I can't take it. It's too stressful, or I can't do this. But when you turn back around and look at yourself in the mirror, the first thing pops in your head, I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's so true.
Because I love what I do. I enjoy what I do. I love putting a smile on somebody's face out in the audience, make their heart feel good, because I'm paying tribute to somebody that I am a fan of and that I adore and that I have grown up listening to. We don't get on stage to sing the music just because it's a job.
Right.
Do it because we're a fan, you know.
That's so true.
But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that goes into what we do, but we wouldn't change it for the world, even though we go through a lot of stuff sometimes. We could get into a whole aspect about competitions and all, but we won't get on into that. Competitions are way more stressful than putting on shows.
Oh, yeah, honestly.
But that's a whole other movie we have to make at another time.
Definitely.
But
yeah, no, it is stressful. I mean, there's times where I'm on the road and I'm getting ready for a show and I'm just exhausted and I'm just like, man, this is crazy. But then I go out there and I see a 10-year-old kid in a jumpsuit dancing to the music, and I'm just like, this is why I do it. And then it gives me like, oh no, this is a dream. Like you said, I wouldn't have it any other way. So
that's true. Yep. That is so true. That is so true. But like you said, patience is the key. That is number one. That is number one. So I got one more question for you. And
Okay.
I got one more question for Jacob. And then we're going to take a commercial break. And then when we come back, we're going to play a little game. I got a little game plan for these two guys. And it's going to be fun.
I'm a little scared, man. I'm a little scared.
So I asked Arnold this question, and I think it's a great question for everybody that's probably going to be on this show this year. If you could ask Elvis Presley one question, just one, no follow-up, no nothing, what would it be?
I was really hoping you wouldn't ask me this question. Just one question I would ask Elvis is, did all your dreams come true? That's probably what I would ask Elvis. Did all your dreams come true? Because we all know Elvis, that was his dream to be a star, you know. But I wonder if he had other dreams that he wanted to fulfill.
Right.
But I think that's my final answer. Did all your dreams come true? That's probably something I would tell Elvis.
Okay. I'm very anxious. I would love to know that answer.
Yeah. It's a very hard. That's a great question, but I was like hoping, like, Austin, don't answer that question. But yeah, I think that's my final answer, Austin. Is did all your dreams come true, Elvis? Did they come true? So
awesome. Yeah. Well, bro, look, man, I have enjoyed having you back on here and chatting and getting to know more about you, and same with Arnold. But it's been a blast. Now, before I let you go off this segment, tell people where they can find you on social media. If you got anything coming up, how they can get a hold of you if they want to book you for something. Tell the people, the viewers, what you got.
Okay, so you can go to my website, jacobroman.com, and you can go to my Facebook, Jacob Roman, and I have a like page as well, Elvis Tribute Artist Jacob Roman, which you see right there. And then you can go to my Instagram, which is ETA Jacob Roman. And yeah, that's all the platforms I have.
Awesome. Well, I'm behind. I didn't have the Instagram and I didn't have your website. Dadgummit, I'm behind.
Oh, it's all good, man.
I had the Facebook though. I had the Facebook.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh man.
Well, man, thank you so much for having me, man.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And in case anybody was wondering, we're just going to throw this out here to the world. Everybody knows that I'm getting married in October, and this guy right here is my best man.
I'm the best man. I'm so honored. Man, I'm so excited, and I feel so honored, and I'm really looking forward to that day. And yeah, man, I thank you so much for thinking of me, and thank you for having me again on your show. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to October.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, we'll get you back on in just a few minutes and get yourself gathered and everything mentally and physically. We got a good game we're going to play when we come back.
Sounds great.
All right, bro. We'll see you in a bit.
All right. See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Roman, put some hearts and likes on the screen for him. Great guy. Well, folks, guess what? We're going to take a short commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to play a fun game with these guys. And I ain't going to tell you what it is until we come back after this commercial break, but you're in for a treat. That's all I got to say. And it wasn't my idea to play this game. If you like what you see tonight on the show and the game, you can thank Cassidy Chapman because it was all her idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a flash. Don't change that channel. We'll be back with What's Up with Austin in less than 15 seconds.
For all of South Carolina's year-round natural wonders, if you're in the right place at the right time, you just might experience something truly unforgettable, something we call Wild Wonders.
I told you, that'd be fast. That was like the quickest 15 seconds ever. That was insane. So, are y'all ready for this game? Everybody watching ready? I'm nervous for them. I'm nervous. This is gonna be great. I am thoroughly excited. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna play a game that's gonna be cool. Are you ready? We're gonna do an online scavenger hunt with these two guys. Can you believe that? An online scavenger hunt. You're probably thinking to yourself, how in the world is this possible? Well, it's possible. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to try our best, see what we can do. I don't know. It's game time. Online scavenger hunt. We're going to do it. So we're going to bring both of these guys back on the screen. Let's get Arnold Davidson back on the screen. There he is. Oh, he's like, oh, I'm ready.
Already.
Here we go.
I think.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be epic. I'm nervous for y'all.
I'm so scared.
I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Just a little bit.
Let me get myself gathered here. Make sure I have everything in order because I have to go over the rules, and I'm not good at that stuff. So we're gonna give it a shot. Okay. All right. Here we go. I gotta get everything pulled up because there's a lot of work I have to do here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna play an online scavenger hunt. This is gonna be interesting. So here are the instructions, fellas. You will be giving an item, okay, to find there in your home. All right, and you will need to locate it as quickly as possible, and you have to show that item to the camera. Don't freak out. You will have 5 seconds, only 5 seconds to find the item. Okay? Don't kill me. Don't shoot the messenger. I didn't come up with this. Okay? We will do each item one at a time. And when you get back to your seat, or if you have to move or don't have to move, whatever, you can move. You can leave your seat. After the timer runs out, I will ask you to reveal the item, and I will be the one to verify if you found the correct item, because some of these items, it's going to be specified a specific way, so you may think, oh yeah, that's what he's talking about, but it might not quite be. I know that might sound confusing, but you'll get my drift as we go along. Now, I'm not the type of person to keep score, but we're going to keep score, okay? And I'm writing this down as we speak, and we're gonna keep score. I don't like doing this, but like I said,
yes, you do.
This wasn't my idea, Arnold. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna keep score, and if you can't find what I'm asking, if you don't have it, well, then guess what? You don't get a point. So, and then we'll just move on. Now, ladies and gentlemen that are watching, all of our viewers that are hanging on with us, okay? Here's the thing. After I go through my list, okay? After I go through my list, we're going to do some audience viewers participation. We're going to let you guys suggest some items for these guys to go find. And we'll do that after I finish, okay? We'll do that after I finish. All right. And Cassidy puts, what is she putting? Is she correcting me? The first one to come on the screen with the idea, she means item. Autocorrect wins the round. So does that make sense? I mean, that's kind of what I said. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
All right. You got any questions?
Nope.
You're going down, Jacob.
Oh, we'll see about that, Arnold.
All right. If we're ready to go, then let me get the scorecard ready. So I can score. Get my sheet right here. Here we go. All right, I read them for your first item to hunt. Are you ready, fellas?
I'm ready.
Here we go. And now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say the item, but do not move until I say go. And when I say go, I'm going to start the timer. All right, you got it? Here we go. Item number 1. Find something color of a ripe tomato. On your mark, get
Color
set,
of a ripe tomato.
go. There's 5 seconds.
Ah.
Jacob, you disappeared. Okay, hold on. I have to judge this. Jacob, yours isn't bright enough.
Well, it's the only
Mark.
thing. No, it's the closest thing I found.
Arnold, I would have to say yes, especially the top. The top.
Oh,
There we
come
go.
on.
The top is
There we
bright
go.
red. The type is
Oh,
bright red.
come on. All right.
I'm the one that gets to judge it.
I let you have that point, Arnold. Literally, let you have that point.
Thank you.
But now you're really going down.
Oh my gosh, this is funny. This is good. That was just number 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, are y'all ready for number 2?
Number 2.
It gets harder as we go along. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Locate a book with a animal on the cover. On your mark,
With an animal on the cover.
get set, go. We're back. How do I do this now? Is it who comes back first? Is it who's coming back first? Then
This is
That's
not
me.
even a freaking.
you. I hope
Animal.
Cassidy is watching. Jacob, let's see. Hold on.
Listen, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to find anything I can grab.
She said yes, so I'm assuming she means Jacob gets the point. I'm
Really?
assuming that's what she means. Yeah, you were back first.
Oh,
Yeah, she said the one who came back first. The one who first got it. I think it was you. You sat down before he revealed the book.
Oh, really?
I think it's
Sorry,
you.
I didn't pay attention. I was
I
just
don't
like,
know about that. I don't know about that.
I object. Oh
I
wait.
think this.
Oh, time out.
Oh,
Time out. Audience is correcting me. They are saying Arnold
that's
is
right.
the winner.
That's right. That's right.
See-
Ronnie, it's
see,
correct.
here's what's happening. This is so rigged right now.
It's not
This
big,
is so
Jacob.
rigged.
Oh my god. This is great. We're only done 2. Wow.
I know.
Bravo to the viewers. Thank you.
All righty, y'all ready for number 3?
Okay.
Here we go. Show us your favorite mug.
Oh,
On your mark,
Mug.
get set. Time's up. Arnold.
This
Well, hold on. Is it a mug, Arnold?
that I know that's the thing. This is my favorite drinking
Yeah.
vessel.
he didn't say vessel. He said mug.
Let me tell you something about a mug, Jacob.
Arnold, I have to say that's not a mug.
I understand.
Okay. Jacob, I have to give you the point.
Thank you
I
so
have to
much.
give you
Thank you,
the point.
everybody. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take your point.
Oh my gosh, this is insane.
I told you I was
I-
gonna give you a head start, Arnold.
I appreciate it.
my freaking cheeks are hurting because I'm laughing. Jeez, God. God. Okay. This should be easy peasy, fellas. Easy peasy. Are you ready? Find an item that represents your job. On your mark, get set, go. Now, they just got back on the screen, and they're both even, but the viewers cannot see that I can see behind the scenes, but Arnold was there first.
Oh,
Again.
Jesus!
I can see behind the scenes. They
It
can't.
was behind me
You
the
got
whole
there
time.
first.
I literally went like,
Arnold, but Arnold went.
"Oh, Yeah. Okay.
I judged that one quick. Yeah.
It happens. It happens.
He's like, it happens. Okay. I can get the timer reset. Okay. All right. Are we ready to go again? Hold on. I'm
I
trying
hope
to get the
so.
timer. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Well, people are saying, don't show the timer. We can't see who gets back, but I can.
Yeah, that's not fair,
Aha.
Austin.
I can. So we got to play the timer because I can see. All right. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Bring to the screen the strangest object within arm's reach. So you can't get up. It's within arm's reach. On your mark, get set. Jacob was back first.
Oh.
Do y'all want to
This is
know what
pretty
this
strange, though, right?
That is.
It's an apple. Come on, it's an apple. No.
is? No, hang on. Hang on. It's a pen
got
holder.
there?
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that. It holds your
Oh.
pens.
Well, this is currency from Kenya, so that's pretty odd. But
That is kinda awesome.
Too quick for that time.
Yes. All right, are we ready? Here we go. Next one. Find something that makes you laugh. On your mark, get set.
Something makes me laugh.
Arnold was back first.
You gotta be kidding. How does whiskey make you laugh?
Oh, you know.
He's got a point.
Yes, I have a valid point.
This is not gonna make you laugh. Come on. Look at this.
Well, I mean,
This is the cutest thing
eventually,
you've ever seen.
Oh my god. Well, I have
maybe
to
after
say,
the whiskey, that would.
Yeah.
yeah, I have to give it to Arnold, Jacob. Sorry, that
No, it's all good.
could,
It's all good.
could make you laugh. It could. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Next item. Show us a piece of artwork in your home. On your mark, get set, go. Jacob was back first.
Figures. I knew it.
That is a cool. Arnold, put that
Yeah, look at
picture
this.
back up.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool, but that's Mike Wazowski.
That's right. It is Mike Wazowski. Yes.
Oh, that's
I don't
cool.
remember
draw-
which one of the kids did this.
Oh, I was going to ask if you drew it, but your kids drew it?
Yeah, well, I'm just being told that Vaughn, our oldest, drew this many moons ago.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
All right.
awesome. That's cool.
Too quick
All right.
for me, Jacob.
So what was that?
Said you were too quick for me, sir.
Oh, my Lord. All right. Here we go with the next one. Locate something you have had for more than 10 years. On your mark,
something I've had
get
more than-
set, go. Arnold won.
I'm
There
gonna
you
get.
Right,
You know
more
what?
than 10.
I'm gonna give Arnold that because that's his queen,
That's
and you just
See?
gotta let let that kind of stuff slide. You just
And it's
gotta let it
true.
slide.
It's 100% true.
I'm not gonna even argue with you, Arnold. That is the best thing you could have ever. Brownie points to you, my friend. That is beautiful.
There you go.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna do just about 2 or 3 more, and then we're gonna get the viewers to start. So viewers that are watching, I'll have to go back through the comments to find some go ahead and start commenting because I know everything like lags on here. Suggest a few items that you would like for these guys to go hunt on their scavenger hunt live right here in front of. No, we're not in front of live studio audience, but
Yeah.
we could be.
Why
All right,
not?
let's do a couple more on my list. Here we go. Bring me something you cannot live without. On your mark, get set, go. Jacob was back first.
Now I cannot
Now-
live with you. You just can't.
Yeah,
Very
you're
true. This is very important as well. Just so you know.
Yes, yes. I understand. All right, here we go. This, I don't know. I was going to do this one, but I think it may take more than 5 seconds. This might be a little hard. We'll skip that one. All right. Bring us to the screen a souvenir from a vacation trip. On your mark, get set, go.
Souvenir.
Jacob was back first.
Jacob, you brought butter? What is that?
You know what this is, Arnold?
A butter dish, right?
This is the Martha Stewart Butter Y'all butter cover. Now, if y'all don't have this, there's something wrong with you.
But wait.
Now wait a minute.
Where did
Is that
that come
Martha
from?
Stewart or Paula Dean?
I mean, hang on, not Martha Stewart, Paula Dean. Sorry. Sorry.
Do I get a point for correcting? Do I get a point for
Yeah,
correcting?
actually,
That's all
yeah,
I
you
know.
should. This is
Oh my
what
God.
happens. Actually, you know what? This is what happens when I'm in a rush and I can't think straight. Whatever comes to my mind, I just say it. So Paula Dean, excuse me, Paula Dean. It's a butter cover thing that I recently bought
Nice.
when we were in Pigeon Board. So
Okay.
there you go. Do I use it?
Awesome.
I don't use it, but I thought it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. So
Okay.
It is very cool.
there you go.
All right, guys, I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to turn it over to the viewers. Are you ready?
All right. Yeah.
Bring to the screen your favorite board game.
Oh,
Ready?
Oh, man. Favorite
Set.
board game.
Go.
got nothing.
It's pretty good though. It's pretty
Arnold's
good though.
back. What is that? Supermarket.
Supermarket Sweep.
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
yeah. There you go.
Now, here's the thing. All the board games I have is like in the living room, so it would take me like 10 minutes to get it. So
Right.
I gave that point to you, Arnold.
Well, thank
All right.
you.
We,
Thank you.
we got the viewers throwing in some of their suggestions
Okay.
for items. Are you ready to do a few of those?
Where's suggestion? Let's do them.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to throw it on the screen, but you can't go until I say go. Penny says, find a clock. On your mark, get set. Jacob's back. There's a clock.
He's back. Got a clock. Yeah. I couldn't make it, man. I couldn't make it.
Well, it's about
It's like, who has-
time you came back.
Oh, now you're getting cute. You're gonna get cute now.
Oh my Lord. All right, here's another one from Arthur Young. Let's
Oh.
find a microphone. Ready, set. Arnold.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, the whole time it's been here the whole time. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I knew it was
I kind of figured Arnold has that. It's right there.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
even bother trying.
All right. Now we're gonna do two more. We're gonna do two more from
Two more. All right.
the viewers. Okay, we're gonna do two more. And I like these two. Lily Rodriguez says, "Your favorite hat," and Arnold, it can't be the one you're wearing. On your mark. Hey, I didn't say go.
Oh, that no!
I
I get a point for
You
that.
didn't say go. You didn't say go.
redo.
I should get a point for that.
Well, show your favorite hat. Just go ahead and show it. Show it. Jacob, do you got one with you?
I was gonna go get one when you said go. So hang on.
Let's see it, but we'll have to exempt this.
At least we
one.
can
We'll have to
throw off the
exempt it.
hats.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
There it is.
Awesome.
There it is.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right. Okay. I think Penny has another one, if this is right. I believe she's asking to find a picture, like in a picture frame. I'm guessing that's how I'm going to judge it. A picture. It doesn't matter of what, but a picture in a picture frame. Ready, set, go. Arnold had it first.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
All right, Arnold. I see you.
Hey, Jacob.
Yep.
That picture looked familiar.
So y'all want to see the coolest picture ever? So
Yeah.
this was me. This was me in Pigeon Forge at the Alcatraz Museum when I took my mug shot right there. Look at that.
Nice. Nice.
So I'm
Very
like,
nice.
come on, this is like the coolest picture.
It is cool. I will have to say that looks a little too close for comfort. Though. Was you pretty comfortable standing there like that?
No, but you know.
That's sketchy, buddy. No.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we're going to do one more. Are y'all ready?
Yep.
And Cassidy's the one that put the show together. So we're going to give her question a go. Find a piece of jewelry that's not on your body. On your mark, get set. I think Arnold was back first.
What?
Jacob's like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Whew.
Well, I'll try to put it on. You probably can't read my writing. Arnold wins 9-6.
9-6 winner.
9-6.
You know,
That
I'm gonna give it to you, Arnold.
Thank you.
But next time
yeah.
we come back on the show, we're doing round 2.
Oh, I'm in.
I want a
And-
rematch. I need a
Thank you
rematch.
for your leniency.
well, guys, I think that was fun. That was awesome.
Yes, it was.
That was,
That was
good.
awesome.
Round of applause. Round of applause, and let's play a little music. Come on, round of applause. Yeah, round of applause. Round of applause. There we go. Oh my Lord. Well, I think that was fun. Did you have fun? I had fun.
Oh man, it was great.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, did you have fun? I had fun. Man, I had great time. That was awesome. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take about a couple of minutes for a commercial break, and viewers that are watching live right now from around the world, it is time for you to post your questions. If you have any questions for these two gentlemen, we will throw them on the screen and have them answer. We'll do a few because we are running over on time and it's storming outside here at my house. So we'll throw a few questions from the viewers on the screen and let you guys answer it. And then that will conclude our show after that. So viewers, start commenting your answers. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back with Arnold and Jacob in just a couple of minutes.
Well, the upstate of South Carolina, it's kind of this hidden gem. I mean, you've got the mountains and golf and these unique downtowns. It's just quite a destination.
Now, of course, with the family and the kids, we come for camping and hiking and all this, the outdoor recreation.
We roasted marshmallows, had a campfire, ate some hot dogs we made. Yeah, it was great.
South Carolina is made for family time.
The view of looking across the lake, it was amazing. It was such a cool view. Like you could see the giant crystal clear lake, and then behind it all the mountains and the fading mountains behind it. It was really neat.
What a beautiful historical city. Between the architecture and the natural beauty, it's just a gem.
Yeah, Liberty Bridge is so cool. The kids were amazed by the cantilever design, and the whole area down there, River Place, is just gorgeous.
Well, the food is amazing. It's like they've taken traditional Southern food and done this cosmopolitan take on it. It's delicious.
The atmosphere around here is just awesome. You know, you can't really get this kind of atmosphere anywhere else. So, you know, there's always that Southern feel down here, and all the culture that's down here. We love that part of it as well.
The Southern tradition, it's all about getting together and celebrating, and it's very friendly and warm, and it's nice to see. We've even talked about moving here because we like it so much. South Carolina is made for fun. It's fun.
All right, everybody. We are back. We're back with What's Up with Austin. Everybody's still commenting about the scavenger hunt, how fun it was. It really was.
Oh, yeah.
And
Good
Cassidy
time.
has got a great point. You both are winners. You both did an amazing job. Spontaneous, doing this off the cuff. It was amazing. Y'all both did awesome. It was awesome. So
it was fun.
Thank you guys for playing that. It was great. So, all right. Well, this is a question that's I just got to throw it out there. But Miss Judy Phil says, can we do the retreat over?
Let's
Sure,
do it
do it again.
Yeah. I'm down anytime.
I'm down too.
Let's do it tomorrow.
I know. I don't know about tomorrow. My God, you're going to kill me. I got to get everything together. All right. We got a few questions here we're going to throw at you guys. Jacob, we have one for you here.
Okay.
From Jessica Davidson. How long have you been doing Elvis?
I've been doing Elvis. This year's going to be 12 years. This year's 12 years since I've been doing Elvis.
Awesome. All right. Here is one from Penny, and I guess this goes to both of you guys. Where was your favorite place to play music other than in Memphis? If you've ever played in Memphis. Jacob, you want to go first?
I'm going to say New Orleans.
Okay.
Was
Arnold?
Yeah. That's solid. My favorite place that I've ever played music was Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry. That's that's like the peak for me.
Okay. Awesome. All right. A YouTube viewer said, what is Arnold's favorite brand drink?
Ooh, are we talking like soft drinks or bourbon? Because it's two different things, but I'll give you two different answers. If I'm going soft drinks, then I'm going Pepsi Max. If I'm going on the bourbon end, I'm going JM cigar blend.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Here's one for Jacob. Jacob, are you going to be in the show One Night in Memphis when it comes back to the Alabama Theater in Myrtle Beach?
I'm not sure. It's a 50-50 thing. Yeah, I may be there, I may not. I'm not sure. I haven't got the call yet, so but hopefully I'll be there. If I do, I'll let you know.
Well, I got you on the screen. Jacob, when are you coming back to Florida?
Hopefully this year. I hope to go back this year. I miss you too.
Hi, Taylor. Hope's all is well. Tell Chris hello. All right. All right. Here's one for both of you. And this is actually from my fiance. If there was one place in the world you could travel to, where would it be and why? Arnold, we'll start with you.
I want to go to Japan. That's where I want to go. I'm just as far as the reason why, of course, the food. I'm a big food person. I love trying different foods, but sushi is one of my favorites. So going to Japan would be, a pinnacle. But also the history. I'm a history nerd as well. So I'd like to delve into the samurai history.
Awesome. Jacob?
That's it. I would love to go to Hawaii to experience a luau, like a real actual luau. So Hawaii would be my answer.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Jacob, here's one for you. And this is a question like you and we get these questions a lot.
Okay.
Jacob, are you interested in competing for the Ultimate anytime in the future?
Yes. The answer is yes. My goal is to go back to the Ultimate. In the future, I'm not sure when, but it's going to be really soon. So, yeah.
I'm with you, brother. Air 5. Me too.
Yes.
All right.
Both of you need to. Yes.
I know. It's hard.
Yeah. Well, the dream.
We've been
dream
there.
is,
we know.
Yeah. The dream is me and Austin in the Ultimate together. That would be.
That's what I
that
want.
would be
Yeah,
awesome.
that'd be awesome.
Epic.
All right, there's a statement here from Mr. Lucky Young that Arnold and I know, and he says, "I've never met Jacob, but I want to say he seems to be very humble to earth and humble as any ETA I've ever seen."
Oh, cool. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
I can vouch for that, Lucky. He's awesome.
I
got
love you
one
too,
more, and
Arnold.
I got to throw this one on the screen because Jacob's going to probably bust out laughing. Your brother says, how many siblings do you have?
Oh, my God.
Matthew, I got to say real quick, Matthew, I love you, and I miss you, man. I really do.
I have one brother, a younger brother. His name's Matthew Roman. You probably never heard of him. But yeah, I have one brother, Matthew. Yeah, it's funny, you guys have the same name.
That's crazy. Oh my God, that's so funny. Guys, look, I can't express enough how much fun I've had tonight. We were only supposed to go an hour to an hour and a half, and we've almost gone 2 hours. But the viewer numbers have not changed. They've stuck with us to the end. You guys, You guys have been unreal. So I want to ask you guys to do one more favor for me, if you don't mind. Everybody in this entire world, there's somebody out there that has something going on in their life, no matter what it is, financially, sickness, whatever it may be. Is there any words of encouragement from yourself that you could give all the viewers tonight if they have something going on in their life right now? Arnold, we'll start with you.
Absolutely. The most important thing that you should remember is no matter what you're going through, no matter how hard it is, give it to the big man upstairs. It's his show anyway. We're only human. We think we're in control. We're not. But yeah, just give it to him and trust in where he leads you, because that is the right path.
That is right. Jacob, I'll turn it over to you.
I'm going to kind of say what Arnold said. Believe in the man upstairs and be positive. And just always remember, one door closes and another one opens. And just remember, we're all okay. We're all going to be fine. And keep your head up, and we'll be good.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Well, fellas, I can't thank you enough for coming on tonight. What's Up with Austin is officially back, and I don't think we could have kicked it off again with anybody any better than these two. I mean, we had fun tonight. I mean,
Thank
who was
Oh,
to
man.
have known we would have done an online scavenger hunt and pulled it off? I mean, it was amazing.
Hey,
You know, it was
It
awesome.
was great. It was
It was
fun,
awesome.
and I'm glad we were.
Yes, it was.
I'm glad we're on here with you, Austin. So thank you for having us.
Thank y'all. I
Yes,
appreciate
thank you
it.
so
Well, look,
much.
guys, you're welcome. Thank you. I love both of you dearly. I will see both of you throughout the remainder of this year. We'll be hanging out and seeing each other throughout the year. Thank y'all so much for coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Arnold and Jacob one more time. Make some noise for them out there. Give them another round of applause. Play a little music. Give them a round of applause. There we go. Give them a round of applause, everybody. So give it up. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys both for coming on the show. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you. Love you, man.
Love you too, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Arnold and Jacob. Come on, I think we had a blast. That was unreal. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Before I let y'all go really quick, I want to throw out a couple of more things if you don't mind. If you're watching on Facebook tonight, or if you're not, and please go give me a like and a follow, Austin Irby Entertainer. I would appreciate it very, very much. Go give me a like and a follow. Follow me on Instagram as well, Austin Irby Entertainment. Go subscribe to the What's Up with Austin YouTube channel. We want to grow this. We want to grow the show. We want to, I've took 3 years off. So when you take time off, everything shrinks. So it's time to build it back up. Let's get it out and let's get this worldwide and have so many viewers tuning in every week or every other week when I plan to do this. So I haven't really officially made my mind up, but go subscribe to the YouTube channel, What's Up with Austin. I'd really, really appreciate it a lot. Also, go to AustinIrbyEntertainment.com to find out everything you know about me, the Austin Irby Fan Retreat, my tour schedule, everything you need to know. Go and follow me and everything. Just please do. I appreciate it. Also, Donnie Mosley and myself has a company called Carolina's Tribute Festivals. We have a Facebook page. Please go and check that out as well. We very, very much appreciate it. And go follow Arnold and Jacob again as well, if you don't mind. I know they both would appreciate that very much. Just to do a semi of a small recap, Carolina's Tribute to the King and Legends Festival is happening October 30th through November the 2nd at the Comfort Inn in Hickory, North Carolina. Donnie Mosley, myself, Alex Mitchell, Matt Cordell, and Arnold Davidson is going to be there. Your all event passes are on sale now. Go get them. Go get them before they're gone. They are limited. There's only so many left. We got VIP passes and general admission all event passes. So go get those today. Go to carolinastributefest.com. Again, carolinastributefest.com. Go there and get your passes. Also, Austin Irby Fan Retreat. Yes, it's a year away, but we are selling our all access passes like hotcakes. They're going like crazy. We're going to be back at the Black Fox Lodge. This year was our first time there. We're going to be back next year. It's going to be amazing. March 12th through the 15th. It actually ends on Austin Irby's birthday. So we're going to go out with a bang, especially with a gospel concert, because we have church at the Austin Irby Fan Retreat. I promise you that. So go get your all access passes now at AustinIrbyEntertainment.com. Austin Irby, Jimmy Holmes, Jesse Aaron, Jacob Roman, Donnie Mosley, Finley Watkins, Riley Jenkins, Taylor Vane, Nick Murphy, Dwight Bozeman, and an entertainer to be announced will be at the Austin Irby Fan Retreat. We're going to have a blast. So be there or be square. Tomorrow, 11:15 a.m., I'm going to be at the Senior Center in Ware Shoals, South Carolina. Please be there. We'd love to have you there. It is indoors, so if it's raining, we're not going to get wet. It is free admission, and then we're going to be out at the West End Park stage from 6 to 8 tomorrow if it is not raining. So keep an eye on the forecast and on my social media pages to be informed whether we are moving forward or not. As of right now, we are. The call will be made by lunchtime tomorrow. And then Saturday, we're going to be at Franklin Springs, Georgia for the Rhythm and Rides car show. I start at 5:30. As of right now, everything is still a go. The rain, it looks like it's going to hold off for this event. And this is no entry fee and free admission as well. So we'd love to see you there. Come to David Lee's Clambake Getaway Weekend in Lake Guntersville, Alabama. Go check out David Lee's website, his Facebook pages, and get those tickets now. And come see me. I saw some people commenting. They were excited to see me at this event. I am excited to see you, and I'm excited to be there for this event. Rockin' Eureka Elvis Festival, brand new event, May 16th through the 18th, 2025. It's going to be a lot of fun. Myself, Riley Jenkins, Bill Cherry, several other artists, and the lovely Ginger Alding is going to be there as well. So I'd love to see y'all there. We're going to have a lot of fun. Got a lot of more shows coming up. Go to AustinIrbyEntertainment.com and find out where we're going to be. I want to say real quick, thank you to those of you who have sent tips tonight and appreciated the show. I've received many, and I really appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really means a lot for those of you who you are. And whoever I see who sent them, I'll send you a message with a personal thank you. So thank y'all so much. Be sure to like, comment, share all across your social media pages, Facebook and YouTube. Please subscribe to the What's Up with Austin YouTube channel. Follow me all on social media and all that fun stuff. For more info, go to austinurbanentertainment.com. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Y'all have been amazing. I'm looking at the comments. Looking forward to seeing you in Eureka Springs. Thank y'all. Arnold, thank you so much, brother. It was great. We had a blast having you. And thank you. Great beard. Thank you. It's coming off tonight, so I had to show it off one more time. So thank you. Thank you, Craig, for sharing to your group. I really appreciate it. Now, I was going to reveal tonight, but I did not get an answer back on the text unless I just got one. Hold on. No, I haven't yet. We're going to do another episode of What's Up with Austin next Wednesday, April the 30th. My special guests are to be announced. I have reached out to 2 entertainers, and I'm waiting on their response. And hopefully we'll get that within the next 24 hours. And we're going to be doing this next Wednesday. So mark your calendar. Wednesday, April the 30th at 7 p.m. right here on YouTube and Facebook. So we want you guys to come back. We probably won't be doing one of these in May because I am on the road nonstop in May. It is off to the races. So we're going to try to do a double this month to cover for May because, as you all know, we do this show once a month. Unless I spontaneously want to do one, then we might do more than one. So we're going to try to do one next week is the plan. April 30th, 7 p.m. So mark that on your calendars. I'd love to see you guys back on here with us. Tell your friends that didn't come tonight that they missed out on What's Up with Austin because we had a blast. It was a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much. I love each and every one of you dearly. Thank y'all for watching. God bless you. Stay safe. And until next time, y'all take care. And I'll see you soon back here on What's Up with Austin. Take care.